Okay, y'all. Look, I'm trying to change the title on this because every time I get on here, I always don't change the title, but it always be the same title, but it be different things. So sometimes I forget. Oh no, we just gonna put it as in this. I ain't gonna put it as that. Is it gonna change? This thing about to make me mad. I need the I need the mouse. That's more like a laptop. I can't. Oh, oh, I guess it changed. Oh, I didn't save it. Okay, now save it. So I get on here to talk about because I'm not doing nothing at 8 o'clock. So I'm trying to get my stuff prepared because it's like waiting for the last minute, and I know that time is running out. So it's about time for me to get up and start getting my stuff together. I gave some dishes away to my sister best friend or whatever. So it's time to start getting up to do something. So 8 o'clock, I'm not gonna be able to do. I ain't gonna be doing nothing. I'm trying to find a way to do all the stuff that I have to do here first. Because it's time to go. So excited. But let me see if I can hear myself. So I don't know if I said what's up Facebook or YouTube. I don't even know if I said that. But if I didn't, then you already know. I can't even find my hook list. I'm trying to make sure it's the same because I got a lot of videos on there without a sound. Okay. If I didn't, then you already know. I can hear my little hook list. Okay. So we're gonna talk about addiction. With addiction, it it can be a drug addiction, a sex addiction, and that's basically what I'm talking about. But we'll talk about drug addiction later. But the sex addiction. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit because I was reading like some articles and stuff, and I was going over some things about of people, like in my city of like how they was. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say no names about people or whatever. But how people was doing different things in the world. But that's what they choose to do. Like everybody make mistakes, but it's according to how you make those mistakes and over again is not good. It's not good. So when we talk about the sex addiction, and I'm talking to me right now, and I know that's how one reason I'm just go with this. One reason that I don't like if I'm in a relationship if I'm with my significant other, I don't approve of us watching porn because that's where the addiction come from. That's where the addiction come from. Because I was reading an article and I knew that, but then it was this the article that I was reading, and I highlighted some stuff on there, and they were saying something about Like he'll go to work, and after his day over, he supposed to be doing paperwork or whatever, and he was in the office, like but it was at a church house, but he was in the back. So he said his mind started thinking about, getting on the computer. Once he got on the computer, the only thing that he thought about was typing the word sex. And then when it came up, it started going to porn and all that. So that's why I tell a lot of people, like with me, I don't, like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I don't allow that. Because at the end of the day, that's where your lusting come from. And you lust off of porn, and you see something on porn that probably your spouse is not doing or whatever, so you want to try it, so you go over here to somewhere else and go try it with that person, because you already know probably your spouse or something is not going to try that. So that's where cheating come from, everything. So sometimes guys, like, leave porn to a minimum. But I don't watch it. I don't allow my person to watch porn. We watch porn for what? I'm enough for you. That's how I feel. If I'm enough for you, then we don't need to watch porn. We gonna nothing. you know what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, that porn stuff, that's where a lot of people get. It's temptations. Temptations is a mug, and you got to understand that. Let it go and enjoy the person that you're with. Enjoy the person that you're with. And if y'all have some things that's going on in the bedroom or whatever, all you gotta do is talk to one another. That's where communication comes from. Communication comes from two people having conversation about what's not going right and what is going right. And when a man or a woman start watching porn, so that's where the temptations come from. That's where their mindset get it in at. Especially if they already set their boundaries. So if they set their boundaries, you know exactly what and what not to ask that person. But at the end of the day, you can go to that person and have a conversation with that person and communicate with them and start letting them understand, letting them know exactly how you feel about, look, baby, I watch porn. I know I watch porn, and I wasn't supposed to watch porn, but this is something that I want to try. This is something I want to do. But have it amongst each other, not a third, not a going off onto your own understanding and going to do it on your own. It's communication. Communication in a relationship is the key. You got to have communication, because if you don't have communication, that's where disaster starts. And we don't want that in the world. We don't want that in the world. So if you know that exactly, don't do it. Don't do it at all. Like porn is porn. I mean, some people, it just depends on them. Some people can watch it and some people can't. I know I can watch it without cheating, but I'm not gonna even have a temptation of even want my special if I'm not gonna watch it. Let's watch I Love Lucy. Let's watch I Love Lucy together or something. Have a choice of what you want to watch. Because I feel like if you gotta watch that while in the bedroom with your spouse, that means something that's in your mind that person is not doing for you. That's what I feel. And I know that's true in my heart. For real. Because that's the only reason. Because when you in the bedroom and you in the heat of the moment, just being real, you're in the heat of the moment, you start thinking other things in your mind. That's temptation. That's lusting off of the porn site instead of enjoying what you have in the bed. Bam. For real. So we all got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, get it together and understand that life is with your life partner. With your life partner, it's not all about that. It's not about sex all the time. It's not about that. Enjoy the person that you're with. When you start enjoying the person that you with, y'all can gain a little bit more, and y'all have a mindset of trying to level up in the world. That's my life. That's me and my life partner. When my life partner comes, that's us. We leveling up in the world. We're not worried about just jumping in the sheets, because the sheets will be there. So try to find direct yourself in another direction, in another path, that you know that this right here is going to bring us closer together. This here is going to lead us to the future to have more. Understand that? So I'm not gonna talk that much. I'm not gonna talk that much. I might get back on later on because it was some stuff that I did want to go over. Okay, so by me, I'm gonna tell you this, and I wrote this like in the bathroom. God didn't have nothing to say to me today. Say to me today, or nothing like that. Only because why? It's because everything that's in my life that He's been doing for me, He already worked it out. So I don't have no worries. I have no problems. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with this as being your life. Like, just I'm gonna say this when everything get going and I get everything going. So being your life coach, I'm gonna thrive to make your life a better version of yourself. And for you to know that all you guys that will be connected to Lakia's, just know I'm just gonna just go off because I already know what to say. I just know that when you be connected to me, as in, like me and you one on one, or however it is, if me and you one on one, you're gonna be connected to me for the rest of your life. Because at the end of the day, just say for instance, you talking to me about some personal business. So I'm gonna have either me or my assistant to, like, if you ain't going to no doctor's appointment, or you ain't doing this, what you're supposed to be doing in your life or whatever, and you told me exactly what you want to be doing. Oh, I'm gonna, hey, your doctor's appointment at 3 o'clock. Are you there? Oh, you're not there? Well, I have somebody to come and take you over there or whatever, because you need to get there. Because this is love that we're spreading around the world. Love that we're spreading around the world to make sure that everybody's okay in the world. Not making sure that one person is okay and one person just only shining in the world. We gotta make sure that everybody's okay, not just one person. So, and that's the God's honest truth, man. If we know better, we do better. We know better, we do better. But that's only certain people that's gonna not. I'm not saying that not everybody that's gonna be connected to me. That I'm gonna do that too. No, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. So my thing is this: if we all know that we're living on this earthly land and we want more out of life, let's change our mindset. Let's change our mindsets to that we can do it. We can do anything through Christ Jesus. We know that we can do anything that we want to on this earthly land if we choose to go through the right path and doing it right. So I want to read you this. Great people are those who make others feel that they too can become great. Yes. So if you understand that, let's get it together, you guys, and understand that life is not a game. So with that being said, you guys, that's it for me for today. Just know that God loves you, and so do I.